The word unique in real estate gets thrown around quite a bit, but very few times, such as the case here at 63 Bimberry Cct in Clyde, that right there really defines what this word is. Now, if you are looking for something that is essentially very unique, I might add, the owner of this property tells us there's only 3 of these homes that have ever been built by Porter Davis in Victoria to the same size, spec, that configuration. Now, what you've got here is so unique. It is not a single story home, but it's also not a double story home. This is essentially what we can classify as a split level home. Now, as you can already tell from the front, the extreme wide frontage that this property has, the vast landscaping that it's got, the extensive amount of work and detail that has been put at the front of this property. And that is just the facade that you're seeing. More importantly, it's what's on the inside of this home. Now, when we say unique, and when I said that unique is a word that gets thrown around a lot, I'll tell you why. To come across a property like that with that same floor plan, with the same layout, with the same feeling, very different. Now, to begin with, you've got the master bedroom right at the entry of the home. Now, as you can see, every room in this house is quite generous in size. Now, the master bedroom leads us into the full ensuite. Now, that full ensuite, we have got a double shower, we have got floor to ceiling tiles on that section of the bathroom, and we've got a spa bath, double vanities. You've got a huge walk-in robe in here as well. Now, the other things and the other elements that this property really throws at us is you've got a combination of features. So you've got high ceilings, you've got plantation shutters, you've got an internal access to your garage. Now, where it starts getting pretty cool, and keyword starts getting pretty cool, the first living area of the property, which is essentially can be your formal lounge, but you can also utilize it as a theater room as well. Now, the flooring in the house, as you guys can probably, or will be able to tell once you walk through, you've got wooden flooring all the way through. You've got a study on my right hand side here, but where it gets exceptional and very, very different is this area. And then the first time I actually the first time I walked into this section of the house, my reaction was, wow. And that is a reaction that I am confident and sure that almost every person that's going to walk into this property is going to have. Now, it's not wow because of the massive living area that's in front of you. It's not wow because you've got a centralized kitchen with 40 mil bench tops. It's not wow because of that nice splashback. It's not wow because of the amount of sunlight, and I do wish it was sunny today, but unfortunately it's not. But you've got this entire section of this living area really drives through the sunlight when it is a sunny day. Now, the one other thing that you probably notice as well, aside from that big kitchen, the huge walk-in pantry, everything like that, it's got down lights pretty much all the way through. We've got plantation shutters at the front of the property. But if we actually get the camera right over here, point that way, that is really the part that really demonstrates that wow factor. Now, this property, like I was saying before, it's not a single story, but it's also not a double story. So this is essentially what you can almost classify as a split level home. So up here, you've actually got almost like an entire little unit upstairs. You've actually got a master bedroom, a living area, a bathroom, got a combination of things. Now, more importantly, and I want to show you this before we actually go outside. In here, you've actually got the family dining area, and we have got bedroom number 2. And all the bedrooms in this house, they certainly do not lack the size factor whatsoever. Here we've got the central bathroom, and as you can tell, the vendors have really upgraded almost every element of this property. And in here we have got bedroom number 3. And yes, you would be forgiven to think it's a display home because of the way that it's obviously styled. And here we have got bedroom number 4. All of them double built-in ropes, all of them immaculately presented. In here we've actually got a laundry, which is quite large as well. So even the laundry in this house still does not lack size. And the one thing that you'd really notice with this property is you've actually got, like I was saying before, the sunlight that comes through And I really do wish it was a sunny day. The sunlight that comes through is quite fantastic. Now, we're sitting on 613 square meters of prime real estate. Now, when we get to the outdoor area, that's when it starts getting pretty cool. You've got a very extensively landscaped garden, obviously back and front. And in here, we have got an outdoor area with remote control shutters that do this. So, what's the benefit of having something like that? Well, you can essentially pretty much use it in all seasons. If it's hot, you can use it. If it's cold, you can use it. If it's warm, you can use it. Autumn, summer, spring, winter, regardless of season. Now, in here as well, what you also notice, there's not an inch of maintenance that you'd need to do for this property. So, from the back to the front, it's got all synthetic grass all the way through. So, you don't have to cut it, which is the best part, especially for someone like me. I hate cutting grass. And like I was saying, it has been extensively landscaped. So there's really absolutely nothing to do. And the beautiful part about it is that not only is it extensively landscaped, you still got the space. You have got a vast amount of space in your backyard, which is something very little number of homes actually offer. And in that side as well, and as you can see, there's been such an extreme amount of detail that's been put in. So even these pieces that you see here, it's not the stock standard pieces of landscaping you'll see. These are something that have been really thought through by the owner. Even inside in the decking here as well, you've actually got built-in lighting in the decking in the outdoor area. So heating and cooling wise, you've got ducted heating, you've got a split system which is actually controlled by Wi-Fi. Now, what I do want to do is I want to take you upstairs, because upstairs is when it starts getting pretty cool. Not in a literal sense of the word. Now, aside from that, guys, you've got other features of the property as well, such as you've got a security system, which I believe is 8 cameras, if I'm not mistaken. Now, in here, this is the upstairs living area. And like what I was saying before, you can almost have, say, teenagers or parents or anything like that living with you. And the benefit you'll have is they've got their own living area, they've got their own master bedroom with built-in robes and their own skylights in here as well for natural light. And they've got their own ensuite, double shower, again, stone bench tops in the vanities. So there's quite a large number of elements and a large number of features that this home offers. Aside from that, the location is prime. So you are in front of the dog park. Right in front of us, you've got the park, you've got the barbecue areas, you've got quite a large number of features. Now, more importantly, and as I had mentioned, the uniqueness of this home. The owner tells me this is one of 3 homes ever built by Porter Davis that is that style, that size, that kind of configuration in Victoria. So when you're trying to find something else that's like it, good luck, because I personally haven't seen it in the thousands of homes that I've seen. I have never seen anything like this. So if you are truly looking for something that is very unique, something that definitely has a wow factor, especially as people walk into your living area, I think 63 Bimberry Cct is really going to tick that box. So if you do want to have a look at it, give us a call on 0401 053 553 or PM our page.